Welcome back up to the Mindcracker. It is raining on the Mindcrack server. The sun is about to be shining. Well, I guess it won't be shining through the clouds, but above the clouds it's shining. We could get that high, but we can't. We're back at spawn, or we're still at spawn, I should say. We're doing 2 map room episodes consecutively back to back. We're going to do a little bit more work on the roof. Going to put in some beams and sort of reveal more of the shape of the overall thing. I spent a decent amount of time chopping down trees. Got a lot of spruce chopped down and a lot of jungle wood. I think this may be... I don't know that I've ever used jungle wood before. I probably have, but it's not my favorite wood, but I think it'll fit nicely. And this is going to be an interesting build in that it's going to use all 4 types of planks. Got birch right there, oak right there. We're about to add the spruce goose, and there's a sheep making too much noise. We're going to add jungle in a little bit. And I think maybe because of how big it is, they don't. I don't think they're going to conflict. Maybe you can let me know once you see it. We're going to come up here. We're going to add 4 beams on either side. The beams are going to be slightly smaller than these in terms of the depth. So these beams are 2 blocks tall. The beams we're about to add are going to be 1.5 blocks. So we're going to come out here. Now let me just try and remember where the beams go. We're going to have 4. Actually, let's use the torches. I'm pretty sure I made it so they went on either side of these brackets. And I skipped 2 blocks in between. That means... Oh, thank God. The rain disappeared. I think it's going to be like that. And I haven't decided if this beam is going to stick out beyond it or not. But I think we start like that. Maybe we should start up close to this beam. But we're going to go like this. And they sort of overlap a little. Let's do... I guess I don't need the torches. Let's do it like this. Set up my inventory. Yeah, like that. So they sort of overlap. One of the real challenges with designing this thing is trying... I was obsessed with like these woodworking joints I was finding in these temples that you find in any kind of heavy timber type building. And I was trying to find ways to adequately depict them with Minecraft blocks, and it's kind of difficult, actually. But I think I reached a happy medium of compromise, basically. Okay, so we're going to go 4 blocks over, and then we're going to start going down like so. And I would just put a half slab here, but I'm actually going to put a full block because we're going to put like a paneling above the beam, and so there's going to be a slab of jungle wood here, so it'll look like 1.5 blocks. Let's see, maybe we should pop down here. Okay, so we go down 1, and then we're going to need that and a stair. I probably should have brought or grabbed some leaf blocks for scaffolding. We're gonna go like that and like that, and I think we're gonna go down another. Now, one of the problems I had designing this was that just the way that these guys started out, the beams ended up very close to these details here, and I'm worried about covering them up. So that's something we're going to have to look at maybe in a little... Whoa, oh, God. Oh, the wall. It scares me. Something we'll have to look at in greater detail in the future. Yeah, I should have grabbed some leaf blocks. Let's go do that before we get too far into this. Ladder there. Of course, the beams are big enough I can just jump off into the water now, which is kind of nice. So maybe that'll be my... Well, that'll be a way off, but that doesn't give me a way back up. Let's grab some leaf blocks. Pretty sure I have a lot in one of these spots. Yeah, here we go. Good. Okay, we'll just get 3. And I guess we'll keep... Yeah, we can keep the cobblestone around. We may need it. Who knows? And I'm basing this design on... I don't know if they're in the same place, but I found some images of a temple in Japan that had these crazy... The beams are they're curved, which is really interesting and unusual, especially from a Western perspective where most beams are straight. I mean, you can find examples of curved beams in Western architecture, but it's still kind of rare to have a beam do this arch thing. Okay, so we go down like that, I think. Yeah. And then over. And then we're going to need a guy there. Yep. Okay, like that. And then we can get rid of you. And then these guys are going to come over, I think 5 blocks. I think we have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And catch up with those. I think then like that. Then like that. Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. So it's going to look, let's come out here so I can show you the sort of archy curve. Yeah, it's going to go like that. This guy here is way too long. We're going to trim that guy off. It kind of almost looks like a musk ox, doesn't it? The horns of a musk ox. Interesting. Maybe I'll put a musk ox statue out front or, somewhere to emphasize it. Or maybe I won't do that. I don't know. But that's kind of interesting. And this is very jagged here, right here. But that's because we're going to finish this with like jungle wood paneling on top. So I'll smooth those off. Whoa! Oh no! I'll smooth those off once I get to the paneling phase. Let's see. What's it do now? Crap. Let's aim for this guy. Okay, not so bad. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. Let's back up. Take a peek. Yeah, like that. And obviously, it will continue down like that. And we're going to trim these. And so there's going to be 4 on each side. And that is a lot of spruce. It never stops raining. It has rained 3 separate times. I'm online with Vetches and Zed Camera. So we haven't been sleeping, and it has stopped raining and started raining and stopped raining and started raining 3 times. But there's the next layer of beams. You can see how big this thing is going to be. We still have a couple layers left to do after this as well. Let's back up and get a look at her. Yeah, look at it. It's huge. It's gonna be gigantic. Okay, let's go look at it from the underside, and then we're gonna start adding the jungle wood paneling. Oh my God, it's so big. That's what she said, right? So the jungle wood paneling is going to basically follow the same template. It's only going to be 1 block thick. And it's going to be 1.5 blocks higher. So if we come all the way out here to the edge, it's going to be something. Let's see if that is there. I think we need to be like that, if I'm not too mistaken. 1.5 blocks. 1.5 blocks. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we want to come over like this, and then once we get to see where that steps down again, we're going to start to step down here as well. Like that. And then we're going to do it again. No. Oh, gosh. I've fallen off probably 5 times so far. And if I didn't have potions and feather falling, I probably would be dead. I probably would be dead. Okay, then we're going to stair-step our way. What's the best way to do this? I need to stair-step my way down here. Leaf block, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. We'll use a leaf block, and then we're going to put a stair there. And then right here, I'll come back later, and I'm going to put spruce there, just to fill in the gap. And then the next level down, I think we do the same thing. Oh, the rain. Here, let me just turn the volume down. Oh, that's better. Okay. And then basically, it's going to follow the same template. And we're just going to basically fill in all the gaps, more or less. All right, all done. Let's take a leap off and take a look at what we've accomplished today. Pow! Splat. Oh, am I stuck under a lily pad? So there we go. We actually have a roof over the thing. Next time it rains, I won't have rain falling on my head. There's a few issues I still need to work out with this design. One of them is you can see how like the beam and the paneling above it, it's sort of obscuring these details in the beams there and the little braces and leaves and whatnot. It's obscuring that a little bit, and I haven't quite figured out how to reconcile the two. So I basically didn't fill in that part. Maybe that's part of the answer, just not to fill in that part and just have the roof go like that. Because there will be a layer. Actually, we have 2 more layers to do. So we've got the main beams here, which are the spruce logs. Then the secondary beams, these crazy curved spruce planks. Then the jungle plank paneling above that. Then we're going to have a series of joists made out of stone walls, and then above that the ceiling, or not the ceiling, the roof made of stone brick slabs, which will be quite thin. It'll be the thinnest element. But each of those elements is going to overhang a little bit over the last, so the stone joists are going to come out maybe I think maybe 3 blocks, and then the stone brick slab roof. Oh man, so many things. The stone brick slab roof will go maybe 1 block out beyond that, or maybe not. Maybe it'll just sit on top of that. Oh, people are leaving the game. Is the game crashing? But we have a few issues. So that's one, covering or not covering up the details here. The other is very apparent now that the sunset, and that is lighting. So it's all very dark, and we can't see the details. I can think of 2 solutions, or 2 possibilities maybe. One is to use lighting glitches and put in some jack-o'-lanterns behind some of the stairs, and so that light creaks or like leaks through the gaps. That's one possibility. The other possibility is to hang down some redstone lantern type things and have those illuminating the area. I will try both of those. Maybe they could be hanging off of this even. And it would also help to illuminate the map wall. The top of the map wall is now dark. So those are a few other issues. All of these details they're harder to see when it's dark. But just walking out here and seeing this 3-block gap between those beams, I actually like that. I think that has possibilities, because we're still going to have the joists and the ceiling, not the ceiling, god damn it, the roof, stone brick slab layers. So 2 more layers. And the geometry of those two layers is a little different as well. So it's very complicated getting all of these beams to layer on top of each other, and the curved beams and whatnot. So the next layer, it's actually not going to be quite like this. There's going to be a peak here, and on the other side there's going to be a peak as well. So it's a little bizarre, and I haven't quite decided exactly what the shape is. I've tried a few possibilities, but I think there's going to be a peak there. But maybe not. I mean, I'm trying several different shapes. I haven't quite figured it out, but it's definitely getting there. I think it's looking pretty cool. Definitely big. Well, you can see it from a long distance away. Let's back up and just look at it. I got rid of the original observation point, which was over there, because it was just sort of floating on top of Ethos Death Games building and kind of looked like an eyesore. But yeah, just looking at it from over here, I mean, it definitely dominates the landscape, doesn't it? Wow! Zombie! Anders, back up when you're fighting zombies. It's a free tip. Free tip, Anders. I got hit anyway, so not a very good example of zombie warfare. But I guess that's it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments. I guess we'll see you next time. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.